Hello and welcome, my lovely Cancer. Cancer, your pip card is the Queen of Cups, the card of intuition. You are intuitive, nurturing, and bearing. This card is a card of trusting your feelings because they never lie. All right, Cancer, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of November 25th through December 1st, 2019. The holidays are upon us. Remember, time is merely a pretense. These can be past, present, or future energies and or lessons. This is a general reading for my Cancer, so this can be sun, moon, rising, house positions. Cross watchers welcome. However, it still will not apply to all, but do hang around for the messages for Cancer. They always pop up and they are never quite as leading as you fully believe. So what do we have? We have the sun in Sagittarius on Friday, November 22nd. This is an enthusiasm for all aspects of life. That includes little things and big things. Having a Sagittarius mother is having a Pinterest mom. However, Sagittarius can sometimes get a little they can procrastinate a little bit or become overworked or fake enthusiasm for things that really don't matter to them. It's kind of important to focus on Sagittarius right now because the new moon on Tuesday the 26th is in Sagittarius, so set your intentions. Probably the biggest thing about this new moon, think about those centaurs, those archer centaurs. They want to be free and run about, but they can be skittish and run away too. But the most important thing is, are they overworked? What does freedom mean to you? What would happen if you actually only did your fair share? Who would have to step up? What would you have time for? And who would be a boundary to chasing your dreams? It's all those considerations. We also have Venus coming into Capricorn, grounding out that beautiful sign with a lot of monetary possibilities. And Jupiter, heart activation day for that Jupiter crossing the galactic center of our galaxy, the supermassive black hole of our galaxy. And it's what makes the world turn. It's what makes the galaxy turn. So definitely pay attention to who you are and what you do for others. Is it too much? All right, me being the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good in calling with unconditional love and gratitude. And that is why I thank you so deeply now, Cancer, for all your likes, your subscribes. Just viewing my channel is an excellent support for us both energetically exchanging. Definitely love you guys. You guys are wonderful. All right, I'm just going to continue to use my beautiful creatures deck here for a tarot spread. I'm going to see what heart activations, what Sagittarius plans, dreams, goals, desires, and freedoms we are seeking. And then I'm going to try and pull some direct love messages, a little more love messages, if I can get them from my Archangel deck here. So first I do have the King of Wands, the leadership card in reverse. It is also the card of Leo in this deck with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. A lot of reverse cards here. What do we have, my loves? You could have a Leo or a Virgo in your energy. It's like you planted seeds with a Leo and a Virgo, or you planted seeds during the summer and maybe the fall in some kind of project that just, it's like the seeds have died or they've become a little unrealistic. You're trying to come out of this hermit energy right now, this staying in energy, not to be confused with ghosting. This is definitely not hiding away. This is definitely coming out of introspection and consideration. Probably during the summer, during Leo season, you went through a major shift, a major change that just flipped you upside down, Cancers. Yeah, you did. Cancers have been letting go of the comfortable. And you may have planted seeds with the Seven of Pentacles, but they're not really growing as they should be. And that's because you planted in the wrong place, I feel. You planted in a place that was too comfortable, that wasn't going to change you. I'm going to clarify the the King of Wands here, this Leo card. Let's see what we get there. A lot of cards. Okay. The Habit card with the 8 of Pentacles. You need to let go of something. This could be the Capricorn card, but it is the Habit card, the addiction card. You have to let go of something in order to get your 8 of Pentacles. And maybe you're trying to perfect something that you shouldn't be, but you're trying to perfect something that you shouldn't be. Because it's really just a Taurus. Again, the Taurus in your energy with the King of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords. You're trying to perfect something that's really just a prison for you. It's become a burden for you, in other words, or it's going to become a little painful. 8 of Swords. You're realizing that you're stuck. You're really not moving forward, even though you're trying to perfect something. And it might be time to let it go. You're not taking leadership of something. You're not... specifically of your pentacles, specifically of your personal value. You're trying to increase your value by connections with others. And that's what the Habit card says, is that you're trying to increase your value by a connection, perhaps with the earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, with the King of Pentacles here, more Taurus than anything. But it's just making, it's like the more you put into this, the deeper you feel imprisoned, the deeper you feel caught in this cycle. I have the 9 of Swords in reverse and the Fool card upright. It's time for a new journey. It feels like Spirit is saying you've been lingering, Cancer. You've been working on things that are comfortable. This keeps coming up with you. The Cancer keeps working on things that are comfortable. You keep trying to put energy into the same thing, expecting different results. As we know, that doesn't work. But most importantly, you know, you're starting to have dreams and sleepless nights and a bit of torture with this 9 of Swords nightmare card, the anxiety card, the hiding yourself card. You're beginning to see that it's really just not good for you, and it's time to go on a new adventure. Spirit is saying you have the energy and the willpower to do something different, and it's time to do something, change people, change. I know I got a reading a couple weeks ago for you to change your job or to change your work surroundings, that you guys need to change something in order to move forward. And right now, it's just not your energy. Oh, advice from Spirit, of course. The reason I don't like to use a million different decks is because it's nice to have double confirmation, have the cards repeat themselves, and it's wonderful, right? Except for one thing, if you're going to do something different, you're going to have to pull different cards, and the only way to do that is if you pull from a deck where the cards have already come from. Let's pull some advice from Spirit, Cancer. I do need you, and I do know you need some change. You need to seek something different, and you guys aren't even looking at it. The current future, your current holidays, what you look at as absolutely wonderfulness for a Cancer, it's not even looking that enjoyable to you. It's like you see the dust on the decorations. You see the recipe cards are falling apart. It's like time for that change. It's that feeling of, and not even just going out and buying a new sweater. It's like, I need like a whole new environment. Yeah. 1 of Swords, you're changing your, 1 of Swords is intellect. And it's coming back into your knowledge. It's a little inspiration for change. And this is advice from Spirit, so let's go ahead and pull at least 3 more cards. Oh, even better. Okay, you got some 5s here. 1s and 5s, which means change be coming and change be demanded. I have the 1 of Swords, the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. That's good. That means coming out of a bit of a lack or poverty, and a 5 of Swords in upright, which is a defeat, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay, let's talk about this first. We already talked about the new inspiration. You're coming to the perception that this ain't right. It ain't going well. And Spirit is saying, pay attention to that. That's the little voice, still small voice inside your head telling you to get going, because you're coming out of this. You cannot believe what you lost in this. And You may have a full bank account and you may have your own apartment and your car paid off, but you still cannot believe the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that you've suffered from this. I'm talking about personal value and actually the way somebody thought they could hurt you or take from you or use you. And you feel defeated and you know you lost. And it's that feeling of, I need to pick up my spirit saying you need to pick up and go. You need to go somewhere else. This isn't where you belong. This is where you've lost and you've fallen and nobody is coming to get you. It's pick up yourself and get moving. And it is the Swords again. So it's 5s are change, 1s are new beginnings. But I do have this One of Cups in reverse, and you feel like you've lost some personal value. And spirits really need you to pay attention to your personal value. There is an individualism that Cancers forget about. And this is Spirit saying, remember who you are inside and out. Wow. 1s and 5s mean lots of change. So go ahead and get on it, my loves. Let's go ahead and see if I can get some love messages for my Cancer. What kind of lovey-doveyness do we have for my Cancer coming up this week? Ooh, even better. This is better than love, but it might be. Hold on, let me grab this card. You're open. Ace of Wands is you're not only open, but you're free. This is like you're either single or the wares on your heart have left you. And the Four of Swords is the I'm open. I'm receptive. I'm resting. My swords are down. I'm not pointing them at anybody. See how they're pointing up and down and not at anybody? It means you're ready to receive. So if you've been overgiving, it's like you realize that maybe your home is in balance. But now you feel like you can take back that family energy and that home energy and that those memories and really make them 10 of Cups. You have a 10 of Cups in your life in some way. It's probably with your family or who you live with. It could be roommates, it could be friends, probably more family with the 6 and the 10. But you are open to their love as opposed to seeking out love from like a man or a date. You don't need that right now. Oh, I could be wrong. Could have an air sign in your energy. Once you open your heart to those around you, just like your family and your friends and people that you really love, as opposed to keep thinking about like your ride or die or your one true love. Once you get over that and balance your emotions, you're going to feel kind of victorious in your own power. This is that Ace of Cups energy that Spirit was pointing out in that tarot reading. You need to come into your own love, your own power again. And then a message of marriage and love. Somebody loves you enough to marry you. Because when they see that I have 6 of Cups and 10 of Cups. I feel like an air sign. It could be an air sign, but most importantly, this is somebody who looks at you as a permanent option. And somebody who might be a little shy, a little further apart from you. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with the Jack of Air possible, but they see what you are and they want to come in, which they wouldn't have been able to see what you were if you just continue to wallow and do things the way you normally do. You're just like putting this energy in. Maybe you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend for the holidays. So you're just going to throw all your energy into that amongst family and your kinship and people who you have your Thanksgiving dinners with. And it's going to impress somebody. That's how you catch a lover. It's by being yourself and being your own strength. And when you share that with them, they're just going to be blown away. This could be it's like a last minute guest. So wherever you're going, it's the last minute guest. Somebody who had nowhere to go and they're just going to be like, come here, come here. 5 of Swords. This is the defeat card, but it's also it's a battle card. It's a change card. It's time for that change. It's time for you to come out of that defeat because because you have some victories here, more important victories. It's almost like I don't need to argue this anymore. Not when I have the Six of Wands, collective victory, and a Six of Hearts, which is a love victory. And that's love victories next to a Ten of Cups, which is definitely luxury, happiness, warmth for the holidays. All right. Yep. Okay, this doesn't look good because it's all black hearts, but it's actually really good because what it's saying is you're accepting defeat. And sometimes it's important to accept defeat and just walk away. This is what this card is saying. I'm accepting defeat. Bye. Then you get this fire under your ass. Could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in your energy, but no, it's that fire under your ass. It's that same leadership card you were looking for in the beginning of the spread with the Leo card here. And you're just going to get rid of these burdens. You need to take charge of your own happiness in your life. And you will. And once you do, you're going to get the attention of somebody that's been, this could be a secret admirer, but they definitely feel you fit in their business kind of thing. Whew. All right, thank you for sharing your energy with me, Cancer. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, tip or donate if the spirit moves you. Book a personal reading. All that's in the box below. And of course, have a great week, my loves, and a great holiday.